Well, Freaks and Geeks, your boy Brian here once again with the reviews, and I'm here to review The Flash season finale. We are The Flash. Now, I'm gonna be very real. I didn't really care for the first half of this episode until literally the last half, to the last maybe 20 minutes. The episode picks up right after the last one, where the Vogue takes over the Star Labs, the satellite, and pretty much opens up Purple Rain over everybody. You can literally hear Prince in the background screaming, "Purple Rain, Purple Rain." I'm just saying that, like, there's purple in the light. I even got the purple on my shirt. But, Iris brings Marlize on board because she still believes that DeVoe, there's some good left in him. So they come up with the idea to transfer Barry's consciousness into DeVoe's consciousness. First off, ain't Marlize like accomplice, like murder or something? Like we just gonna trust her? Okay, bet. Secondly, we gonna trust her to transfer Barry's consciousness inside this man. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, he gets access to the Speed Force, which he literally says, because of course he planned even this. Apparently, this man's OP. Alright, this man is really overpowered. That last episode, he came in like a god, just whooping up on everybody, brought him back from the dead to whoop on people to die again. Like, you gotta be on some next level shit to do that. So, Barry goes into DeVoe's consciousness, which he finds, surprisingly, Ralph. Ralph is still alive. Why? Don't know, but he's still alive. Cool. Now I'm thinking, okay, if Ralph's still alive, that means all the other methods he's absorbed has to be alive, right? Right? No, just Ralph. Out of all the 12, well, I'll say this, the 11, because Neil Borman, the nuclear dude, he was turned to literally pure energy. He was he's beyond dead. So I'll say the 11 methods that got turned into the people who were turned into methods, they're apparently gone. But somehow Ralph is just there. Now, I've done against Ralph. He's had a interesting story this season. He literally went from a really scumbag character to someone that can really be a hero, and that was a really cool progression to watch him grow and change and evolve. That was really dope. Now, they finally find the good DeVoe, which DeVoe's like, nah, fam. I'm gonna cut that piece out of me. I'm good. Literally kills the good part of him left. But Barry realizes, wait, we don't need the good DeVoe. We just need to get you back out of his body. So while that's happening, City's on computer craze shut down, no lights, everyone's going crazy, and DeVoe is just like popping dimensions, like finding Marlize and the whole team because they're using Cecile to transfer Barry's consciousness. But she's also pregnant, like hella pregnant, like about to give birth. If she gives birth, she loses her powers, which means Barry's trapped inside of DeVoe. That's scary. And now here's something that also happens. During the last episode, we saw a flashback to Caitlin's past, where you see her as Killer Frost as a child. Cecile, I guess, picks up off of Caitlin's consciousness, and like, we found him all this whole time. He's like, and they never say anything else about it. They literally do that and drop it, and that like, I would be fine if they at least showed it another tease to it to build on the next season. They literally just pulled that one line and that was it. Like, that's it. That's all we get out of that. While inside of DeVoe's consciousness, this man pulls a whole Matrix Revolutions and gets clones of himself and everything. And they pulled every fight sequence out of that movie to do this. I mean, had Ralph just swinging around. They're all punched through the clones, but eventually, DeVoe gets in through the force field, like locks everyone down, and gets Joe to like point the gun at himself. But somehow Joe wheels the gun back at DeVoe, which I'm like, okay, Joe's strong, but like right, plot armor, right? He has plot strength to turn the gun back, which is some grade A bull. I'm just saying, like, DeVoe is super OP. We have seen how strong this man is with all these meta powers. You mean to tell me he really can't control Joe from keeping the gun on? Really? Really? Okay. Now, the second half of the episode, DeVoe actually gets defeated by Ralph escaping, taking over his body, which, you mean to tell me Ralph's got... If they do this, that means all those people are dead, but somehow Ralph survived, which is gonna be possibly something that's gonna fuck with his head next season. You know, why was I the only one that lived? Everyone else died. Why am I the only one that survived? And now, if he does live, does he get all their powers too? Ralph, you won't even need the Flash. This man can pocket jump from dimension to dimension, give bad luck to everybody, hack into your pacemaker, shut you. Like, he could literally destroy everybody. Okay, but we know he's not. He's gonna have just his regular stretchy powers and all that stuff. DeVoe, though, this man planned everything. He even planned if he lost, just in case if he lost. He literally uploaded himself into his chair, so he is technically dead, but he still lives through technology, basically, which means he's not gonna be gone forever. He can still pop back at any time. Harry, who literally sacrificed his brain over the last bit of it to save everyone, he gets restored by Marley. She, restores his brain, but on an average level. Like, he's just like you and me. He's an average Joe, but he realizes what's more important. Instead of his intelligence, is his daughter Jessie, and I guess this is the end of an era. Like, Tom Cavanaugh, I haven't read any reports, but he's leaving the team, and Cisco says the end of an era, and I'm like, does this mean he's gone forever? Does this mean he's leaving the show? I need y'all need to, don't do this to me. Don't do this. But at the same time, Harrison Wells technically, or like, Tom Cavanaugh has been on the show since season 1 in some ways. He's even made a Council of Wells, so he's been like the OG. He's literally the OG member. Like, him, Barry, actually the whole cast. This is like one of the few shows where like the original cast has stayed through. Like with Arrow, you've seen Thea leave, you've seen Laurel leave, you've now seen Quentin leave, you've seen Sarah leave, you've seen, literally it's Oliver, Diggle, and Felicity. They're the core 3 that have pretty much been around since the first season. Well, the Flash, the core cast has pretty much been around since the first season. So that's impressive. So DeVoe has one last little trick up his sleeve. He takes one of the satellites and literally does the whole weight thing, and it's crashing it down. And if it hits, it's gonna wipe out the whole city. So Barry goes supersonic punch speed, and he's about to just but then it stops and rewinds. And I thought at first, like, oh great, DeVoe planned for something this too. No, it goes back and you see old girl with her pink and yellow lightning, and she also has a super sound punch to help dissipate the damage so Barry doesn't die. And Barry comes back down after hitting a building, I might add. He says city. My man's mask is all messed up. Like, if it wasn't for the cowl being here, you could clearly see who this man is if it wasn't for that. So his suit's all burnt in hell. The team saves the day. All is well. Marlise gets to go back and help people, even though I'm pretty sure she's an accomplice to murder. Lots of murders and theft and lots of murder. There's a lot of murder, I'm pretty sure, on her hands. Cecile, she has a baby girl named Jenna, and Wally comes back, who returns from the Legends to be there for his little sister, and it's a beautiful moment. And you get Iris saying, it's our turn. Like, Barry's like, wait, you want to go right now? You want to do, like, Barry, I'm going to get you some more alcohol. Calm down. And you see the girl from all these episodes who's been popping up, like, even from the Supersonic Punch. You see her and wearing Iris's jacket, which we have not seen that jacket since I want to say season 1 or 2, to be honest. And she's like, yeah, you let me borrow this. When did I let you? Who are you? I'm like, I'm your daughter Nora. I'm your future daughter, and I may have made a big mistake. And I'm just like, first off, Barry, you're about to welcome me to the family because your daughter's cute. Secondly, does just fucking up the timeline running the family genes? Like, is that just a family thing that y'all all just have to fuck up the timeline? So that's it. That was the end of the episode. Now, my thoughts on the season. I'm gonna be very quick because I'm already over on time. This season was a letdown, personally, to me, because of the sheer fact that you had the Thinker. So you immediately think, if you read the comics, you read the Flash, you know Barry's not stupid. He's pretty smart. You would think he would be able to tap into the Speed Force using his brain. I don't need my notes no more, so I can close that. You would think this man would be able to tap into his brain and use Speed Force to use it to his full extent. Now, if anything, he got dumber. Like, and then okay, first off, this man's inconsistencies. His speed, like one episode he's literally the fastest man alive. The next episode, you can't stop a few criminals, like 2, really? Like, they just got away. You can't find nobody in the city. You went through everywhere, and you mean to? Then his intelligence, which Barry's not a stupid person. This man has he's a forensic scientist, which is hard. Okay, it's hard. I tried to look at one of the books, and my head hurts just thinking about it. That man's smart, but he's dumb. He's dumb, like dumb. Like, Jesus Christ, how you this naive, Barry? How? And you're going against the Thinker. Okay, understandable. It's the Thinker. Like, it's hard to plan against the Thinker. He always has all these variables. But Barry, how? How do you let low-level criminals outsmart you like this sometimes? I mean, really? Vibe character progression has been interesting. Like, he went from, just a lab assistant to Vibe, like to Vibe. He had a girl, and I'm choked up because I'm sad that he don't even get to see her no more. But like, she wants her job. That's all she wants. And Caitlin, we're gonna get. Look, don't worry, we're gonna get Killer. No, I'm gonna get Killer Frost back. So are we about to see you become full-fledged villain next season? What's popping with that? Harry, who HR, whatever you want to call him, he's had an incredible character development over from the time he showed up on Earth 1 from season 2 to now. His character progression has been amazing. Like, he's been a jerk, a prick, but at the same time, you can tell he cares about his friends and his family. He was willing to do anything to protect them. Iris, which everyone's been hating on, I would like to see her return back to her reporter roots, because it was actually refreshing to see her doing what she used to do and just being a reporter, not a leader of a team. But I like the fact that she actually stepped up and became the leader of that team. Joe, you too old to be having kids, first off. Let's just get that out of the way. But I'm happy to see him moving on with his life, and Cecile is a perfect balance for him. It's adorable. And that's really it. Like, I'm hopeful for all these shows for next season, but Flash needs some love. Like, Arrow, like I said, season 7 should be his last, so when that starts back up, I'll see where it goes. Flash needs some love bad. Like, bad. So far right now, if we're gonna be honest, Legends of Tomorrow is the best show they had this year, like, without question to me. Yeah, the season finale, you had a giant plushy fight a demon. It overall was a fun series, a fun season, and it's just been on point. Flash has kind of lost its luster due to bad writing and what's a good word I'm looking for? Inconsistencies have hurt this show a lot. So I don't know. I'm hopeful for season 5. Yeah, it would be season 5. I'm interested to see where they're gonna go with Nora. I'm also interested, like, just the future of the show in general, because like we're crossing on into like that territory where you get better or you just start declining and they put you on the axe. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is I'm Brian. Yes, I am Brian. This is Geek Squire. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe for more videos. Our Road to Mechon is still going. You've seen this video. We also have another video probably coming out either this week or next week, and it's my roommate, one of our other members, talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I am tired. Real quick update on other videos. I have other videos I'm working on for you guys. It's hard because I don't have a lot of room on my laptop, so I'm like literally stringing and piecing together a lot of stuff. So just bear with me for that. I think that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to go to Collar and Elbow, get your shirt discounted using promo code Geek Squire. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Brian. This is Geek Squire. Stay geeky, my squires. I'm out. Bye bye.